Okay, I have part of my image traced. I'm just gonna kind of teach from that. And I have my image here that I've flipped the grid back on. And I'm gonna go ahead and flip this back to show that I've got that eye outlined there. So I'm trying to create the value that I see here, I want to put here. So that oil pastel will hold back and not let this colored pencil go where it needs to go. So what I'm gonna do right now is, as I work in each section, I'm gonna kind of erase it off a little bit, but I still wanna be able to see where that edge is. So like right here, I would erase that off. I'm gonna work right in this space. So I'm just gonna kind of soften that edge. I still wanna be able to tell where it is. Now, basically what I'm gonna do is use the black paper to create the value I need along with this pencil. So right here, this value is not pure white. This edge right here is pure white. This is like a tone of gray. To get that to be a tone of gray, I'm not gonna push down as hard. So I'm still gonna work within that space. Just gonna slowly put that space in. I don't wanna outline everything. That's not what you do when you create value. You're using those contour lines as a guideline, not to like outline it and make it look like a cartoon. As it comes across here, I'm noticing that right here, let me get that in. Right here is a little brighter than right here. So this is brighter than that. So then I'm gonna start playing the game of this is lighter, this is darker, and kind of bringing that along. That's how I'm gonna get the darks to show up. I'm not gonna touch the darks. I'm only gonna touch the parts that are light. This is really light. It's not as white as that, but it's doggone light. So for instance, if I'm working right up here, I'm probably going to start putting in my value pretty intensely here and on its side so it's not scribbly. Sometimes kids go up like this and then you can see the lines that the pencil tip makes. It's better to turn it on its side, kind of like, sometimes I'll even do this so that I can get an edge the way I want, so I can build it up slowly. I can usually do it like this and just make sure this tip is back. And our pencil eraser or pencil sharpeners that are up on our whiteboard are a lot better than the pencils that as they come out of the factory, they've got a short tip, kind of like this one because it hasn't been sharpened yet. If I sharpen it with our handhelds, it makes a longer tip, which means you have more to kind of work with. Remember that Prismacolor color pencils and any color pencil does not go in our sharpener.